Hello, my wonderful AVID Excel students. These are the instructions for the week 2 assignments. I'm going to be reviewing the hyperdoc with you that's going to help you navigate through this week's assignments. Remember, if you have any questions, you can send me a message on Jupiter Grades, via Google Classroom discussions, email me, or text me at my cell phone number, and I will respond within 24 hours. This week, you are going to be doing the following items. So I've given you a little checklist. I'm currently recording this video that will be posted to this hyperdoc to help you follow these instructions, and the video will be linked here as well as on this icon here. So we're going to be doing a check-in this week, independent reading response, a Thrively activity, a flip grid. I'm going to talk to you about tutoring, and then an extra credit opportunity for a calendar check. The first thing that I want you to do is worth 10 points. I want you to complete the Google Form survey. You can complete it by clicking here or on the icon, and it will direct you to week 2 survey just to let me know how you are doing. Responses are automatically recorded and sent to me, so you don't have to turn any forms in for this. Just complete the survey and then press submit, and I'll get a copy. The second thing I want you to do is an independent reading reflection. This is worth 30 points. So this week you're going to reflect on what you've read so far. In Google Classroom, you're going to find a document titled Distance Learning Reading Log 2020 Week 2. Read the directions carefully. Write a 1-paragraph response. You have to choose one of the 10 questions. And when you're done, you're going to submit this handout back into Google Classroom where you accessed it. This looks like this. So I have the directions on the top. Please read those carefully. You're going to want to add the title of your text, who is the author, how many pages you read during the week, and then I want your parents to sign. Below, you're going to find a list of 10 questions to choose from. Right here are directions to help you. It says write a 1-paragraph response of your choice. Choose one of the 10 questions below to answer each week. You must choose a different question to answer each week. And then right here's a sentence frame just to help you. The question I chose to answer this week is, and then give me the number 1 through 10. So remember, you need a different question each week. The next thing I want you to do is a Thrively lesson. So Thrively is a website we're going to be using almost weekly to help you engage and reflect on what you're learning and different experiences that you might be having. This is worth 30 points. This week's lesson is on gratitude, and it's going to help you kind of think about how gratitude and happiness are combined, and then think about someone that has made an impact in your life. To turn this assignment in, you're going to click on the Thrively icon on this photo over here and begin your lesson on gratitude. That lesson looks like this. Once you access Thrively, all MBA students have access to Thrively. If you have to sign in, just use your school email and password. And you're going to begin by doing the 2 exercises for the lesson this week. So this is exercise 1. You're going to watch the video. And then below there's a prompt. For example, this one says, start a gratitude journal by answering the question, what 5 things am I grateful for in my life today? Take a few minutes to write those 5 things down here. If you're feeling inspired, doing this exercise as little as once a week for 6 weeks is scientifically proven to boost your happiness by 25%. So you're going to write your response in the box below. Then there's one more exercise, so another video, an experiment on gratitude, and then another question that you're going to have to answer in this box below. When you're done, just click I am finished. I will go ahead and receive that on my end, and then I will give you the points for that assignment, 30 points. The last thing that I want you guys to do that's assigned this week is a flip grid. This is also 30 points. So we're going to be using flip grid most of the time to kind of reflect on what you've learned. I've posted specific instructions on how to complete this flip grid. You can check that video out here. It's posted on YouTube, but I'll also add a MP4 for those that can't access YouTube, and you'll be able to watch the video that way as well. This flip grid, I gave you some sentence starters, so let's look at that really quickly. So the page looks like this just to make sure you're on the right page. This is AVID Excel Gratitude. There are some sentence starters here. Again, watch the video for more explicit instructions. Once you submit that, I'm going to check that on Flipgrid. So you're going to click on the Flipgrid icon to share your thoughts about distance learning and what you learned about gratitude. Again, this is graded on Flipgrid. You don't have to turn anything in on Google Classroom for this. If you want extra credit, you have an opportunity to get 10 extra credit points this week. So I want to know if you've been staying organized and what you've been using to stay organized. So I did post another calendar for Viking Online Learning Calendar. Check that out if you haven't. It's also posted in our resources, but I'm going to post it in our classroom assignments as well, so you can make a copy of it. And this, if you want extra credit, you need to turn in that copy on Google Classroom. You can just copy and paste or submit your own individual copy. Something really important that I want you guys to take a look at when you get a chance is the tutoring section. So this is not graded, but this is to help you if you are having trouble right now with any of your classes or a problem with any of your classes and you need help. There are two options that all students right now at MBA have, but we have an exclusive Flipgrid page just for AVID and AVID Excel students for tutoring. So I did give you guys another video for instruction, so make sure you check that out if you are interested in using our AVID Excel, AVID Flipgrid, okay, to get help. And then you also can just access the page very easily here by clicking on the little green icon. Takes you to the MBA tutoring page. You'll see that me and Mr. Garcia are both monitoring the page right now. Most AVID teachers will be on here shortly. There's also an example of a student posting and then a response to their question. So make sure you take a look at that. If you want one-on-one tutoring, MVA is currently offering homework help. So you can click on this icon right here, the Viking head, or on this link right here. It says MVA tutoring homework help. It will take you to the same pages. Let's go ahead and just click on that to check it out. So it takes you to the MVA website. It says tutoring and homework help. If you are interested in a conference, so it says to click here to connect with a virtual Valor tutor via phone or video conference. Hours are between 3 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. So you're going to go ahead and click on that. And then you're going to fill out this quick survey, okay, submit it, and then someone will contact you. So both tutoring services are available to all MBA students, and responses will be done based on tutor and teacher availability. So you might not get an immediate response, but somebody will respond to you. If you are interested in an immediate response, then I highly recommend you contact your teachers during normal school hours, 8 to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday, and their individual office hours. If you're okay with waiting, at least give both tutoring options 24 hours to respond. The final thing I have for you this week is also not graded. These are just optional activities just for fun. I like to include things that kind of help students out. So this week I have feeling stressed. I have an article on the top 10 stress management techniques for students. So it's a really easy thing to read. It talks about how coping with stress is it happens to everyone, what causes it, and then if you just keep scrolling down, they give you the 10 steps and why they're important. Okay, you like number 1, sleeping. Everyone likes to take naps, so make sure to check that out. The last optional activity I have for you this week is my own personal recommendation about classical music. I know that you guys love music, your own type of music. I do too. I have tons of different music that I enjoy listening to. But while I'm studying or planning lessons for the week, I definitely love to listen to classical music. So I have provided a link to that. It looks like this, and it's just really soothing to kind of listen to. You can fast forward. It's almost 2.5 hours of study music, and then also some other recommendations come over on the side. I love Chopin. He's another one of my favorites. So just something that you can check out if you're interested in kind of hearing background noise, but nothing that kind of distracts you, and something that might calm you down. Remember, guys, if you have any questions, you can always contact me at the information at the bottom of every page or back up at the top of the hyperdoc. Make sure that you follow the directions carefully for each box, and then notice at the bottom of every box I've highlighted how you will submit those assignments, okay, and how they're graded. So When you're done, you can post this hyperdoc back on to Google Classroom, and that will let me know that you're done with everything for the week. All right, guys, have a great week. Stay safe and make smart decisions.